So, real quick, I kind of wanted to touch on something in regards to this whole situation that everybody in the planet Earth is talking about. First of all, round of applause. Bravo. Bravo goes out to Will and Jada Pinkett Smith for this immaculate performance that they have been given. And I ain't just talking about at the Grammys. I'm talking about ever since this red table has dropped. You guys have really taken this whole reality show TV stuff to the next level because everybody thinks it's real. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody's buying into it. Everybody thinks it's real. Let me break a few things down for you. Let's take you back because this ain't just start at the Grammys. You know what I'm saying? Or the Oscars. Yeah, this has been going on for quite some time, and we have all been enjoying the ride and falling for it. This is bigger than the Kardashians. This is bigger than the Logan brothers. And you know why? Because everybody thinks it's so real. And it's really all a ploy mixed with a lot of truth, but they're controlling the narrative. We're all being played, and it's a wonderful, wonderful experience to be played in entertainment and enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm actually enjoying it, but they almost got me. But a little something gave it away, and I'll touch on that. But let's talk about it. So he goes up there, smacks the dog out of this man, Pookie from New Jack, you know what I'm saying? And walked off like Nicky Barnes, you know what I'm saying? Because he has played Nicky Barnes, and that's going to drop soon. So let's not, Will Smith is about to be the bad guy in the movie. So, let's bring that whole vibe out, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and jumpstart that vibe, get the world to hate me, and then when the movie comes on Netflix, I'm already there. They gonna really hate me. A controversy creates cash. Isn't that what Eric Bischoff says? Speaking of Eric Bischoff, that's what gave it away. I thought it was, everybody had their suspicions. Oh, this is a bit, you know what I'm saying? But then Will Smith comes down and he's, closes it out with "keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth." Like, say it again, I'll come up there and I'll smack you again on live TV. So that's why the reality of it set into everybody. And if you noticed, everybody kind of that still thought it was like in the audience laughing completely stopped and was like, oh shit, what's going on? Like, is it dead ass? Yeah, it's dead. So here's the situation, man. I just started seeing WrestleMania's coming up. I've been watching wrestling for years, like since I was 11, and I still love it. But as I gotten older, I see there's controlled punches, controlled hits, shadow punches. They pull their punches, and the opposite side has to learn how to take them chops to the chest and them smacks to the face and them chairs to the head and back. They got to understand how to take that so it looks real. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's not, but it looks good. And they get busted open because they really getting smacked. You got to take it. But do you know how to take it? Do you know how to give it? So on and so forth. So I could tell when Will Smith smacked him, I seen it in slow-mo. First of all, it was a professional smack. You know what I'm saying? Like Roman Reigns or The Rock or somebody taught him how to throw a smack like that. Because when he threw it, if you notice, he turns just ever so perfectly and his hand smacks upon his. That's what they do. When they do them sweet chin music kicks, they smack their legs so you can hear the smack on the chin like it's their foot connecting, but it's really them smacking themselves on the leg, and you can hear it across the whole auditorium or whatever. So when Will Smith did that, even though he had smacked skin to skin, you could still hear a little clap. I can tell it was a trained smack. Nobody smacks like that, for one. And then look at his hand, how perfectly it is, even at the end after it comes down. He doesn't give up that. That's because he was trained to do that. A natural smack, you're not doing all that. And then Chris gave it away a little bit when his foot scooted up right before the smack came. He had to learn how to not flinch. And the defense mechanism to throw him off from flinching and the anticipation of the smack was, Chris, all you gotta do is keep laughing. Keep laughing. Keep laughing. You know what I'm saying? The smack's gonna come. You just keep laughing till it comes. And that way, as a defense mechanism, you won't like anticipate it with as much in your head. You know what I'm saying? So just keep laughing. And he did. But what he did do also is he slightly so ever adjusted his foot, his left foot, to make sure he was bracing himself for the smack so he wouldn't completely fall off balance. You see it right before the smack happens, you know what I'm saying? And then I could have sworn I seen Will Smith after he smacked him give off this little smile, like a little smile before he turned and faced the camera. I had to get back serious and he broke character just a bit. I seen it like after he's like, oh shit, he good. Like you okay? And I could see Chris wanted to be like, damn nigga, you smacked the shit out of me. You know what I mean? But yeah. So yeah, and then when he sits back down and he really puts that say it again to that Nicky Barnes character, or better yet, he goes back to the old Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when Carlton had the gun and he told him to give me the gun, or when he talked to Uncle Phil about his dad. Why don't my dad? I don't need him anyway. And you felt that, and that gave you them goosebumps for the first time and them chills. Will knows he has a connection and he reached down into that, and he can do that anytime. At Red Table Talks, when you said he's sitting there glary-eyed and because he's hurt and this, that, and the other, and he's telling you, oh, I was just dry. No, that's what he does, man. He taps into that emotion. He's a great actor. Y'all don't even realize how good of an actor this dude is. They're acting right now. You know what I'm saying? Chris Rock was all for it. You mean all I gotta do is get smacked and it's gonna boost my, you know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is sit there and take a smack, Chris. It's gonna be the greatest epic moment on, Oscar history. The greatest. And they can say it's all the black people look bad because black on black, blah, blah, blah. No, man, it's entertainment. You know, you don't say that when you're watching wrestling and you see two black guys going at it, beating each other up, oh, the black on black. No, it's entertainment, man. But we know going into wrestling that it's entertainment. The masterpiece of this scenario is that we don't know it. They're doing so good, we have no clue, so you think it's real, so we all bite into this. We all chime in. Every sportcast, every news channel, every platform, social media, every talk show is talking about this. The whole world stopped over this. Will Smith stopped the whole world over this, and this was nothing but an elaborate, well thought out plan. You know what I'm saying? And there's a whole war going on. Who's talking about that right now? Nobody. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can stop talking about this. So it was well done. Great job. Y'all fooled me. You know what I'm saying? You fooled the whole world, but now I'm starting to see what's going on. And stay tuned for my next video, and I will break down the entire situation on how Will and Jada are manipulating and playing the entire world from the Red Table on forward to Augusta. You know what I'm saying? The entanglement and all that is well planned, thought out, staged activities. Even with Will being a bad guy and they making him the, Jada's been the bad, toxic, such and such. Like they knew all this was coming and they took control of the scenario. I'm gonna give you a small example is when Beyonce and Jay-Z went through that whole stuff and they did an album and she did the Lemonade and did a video for every song, and Becky with the good hair and the controversy in the elevator, and you know what I'm saying? And they turned that into a whole entertainment movement, and they made tons of money off it. Everybody bought into it. And it was a little bit, and it had some realness, but they took control of the narrative and then they played it out, you know what I'm saying? And made it bigger than life. That's a small example of what Will and Jada are doing, and they just amplified it to a whole nother level, and we've been on this ride with them for a couple of years now, stemming from this Red Table. And I will break it down, everything, so it'll make sense to y'all, and y'all know that Will Smith and Jada Pinkett are like the greatest reality show, non-reality show stars that nobody knows about right now because they think it's just messy and it's toxic and they just should keep it their own business and we're all buying it. They knew that. They knew this was coming. They knew people would say, you think they're winging this? You think this is being winged? No, this has been planned. He's a freaking genius, actually. So stay tuned and I'll break it down to you further next time.